in Tampa, Florida. Matt Bosher is set to kick off. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Offensively for Carolina, Teddy Bridgewater will be at the controls, the talented quarterback out of Louisville.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Naeem Hines, the ball
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Eli Apple, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word. Oski.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Derek Brown on the stop.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Evans. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Hines, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. This is Hines. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Ben Gideon in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Open man is Trey Burton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
On the carry. Brought down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 45-yard.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they worked on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets...
A good sister would learn how, if she can't get it herself, if someone else can't get it, then she would add someone else.
There is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
At their own
back now comes Tampa Bay. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 3.
Now This throw caught left side. He's
Just
able to
stay
get this to the
down.
40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, it's Hines. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Bucks on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first down, Hines. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Tackle made at the 21-yard.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
He may try and run for this. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Jefferson on the
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was brought down by Levante David. A gain of 2 brings up
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
On the carry.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9. Brings
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And again, it's Bridgewater. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Bridgewater's pass complete.
Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
14.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 14-10. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Got about 5 plays.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is what you've got running the football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
With the score, Buccaneers 7.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, Hines. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat them.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Daddy, can you help me?
fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision coming out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down.
It's Legos. You're supposed to do it yourself. That's part of the whole process, right?
No, you're supposed to have fun with it. That's the whole process.
And you have fun building it, right?
They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half score.
Oh, okay. So you need me to build it.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit.
Put all the pieces
No
together.
time for discouragement. You just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Bridgewater again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got this down to the 35.
Daddy, you gotta come downstairs for this. You gotta come downstairs for this.
Jordan.
You have to come downstairs. Daddy, you have to come downstairs. That's how it works. Yeah, running around doing a couple of things. Okay.
Bridgewater's pass complete to Christian McCaffrey. A gain of 50.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he's got some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now in Tampa. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. This will be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about the 4 in a game.
Times 160.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
Here's Hines. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Because you're making a mess.
46-yard line.
And because I said so.
It's Hines. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Some good games going on in the early window.
Daddy.
This might be the best of the bunch. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Daddy!
That's just a pile of bodies there.
We gotta go downstairs. How's the game? Okay.
Stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
How's the game?
Sides. They had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I
How's
can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
game?
What I'm going downstairs for?
Help me build the castle.
I told you, you got all the pieces in the box.
I poured them out.
I don't pour them out because they're going to be everywhere. Put all the pieces in the box and then I'll put it together on the floor over there beside it.
Okay.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Fournette. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 23. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the run, it's Fournette. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. The throw over the middle taken in, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Bridgewater gets this complete to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And he's got it complete to Anderson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And make sure you wonder what it's...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Intercepted by the Panthers.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down. This one into the hands of Burton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He is not... By the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know. How they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Scott Miller. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run with Hines. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
You got it in there?
Taking it about the 1.
The instructions in there too?
And he'll go down.
All right, leave it in there. I'm finna get it.
25-yard line.
Okay. T-O? What does T-O mean?
And Tampa Bay.
Daddy, what does T-O mean?
They control
T-O?
their own destiny here.
Yeah,
They
O-T.
put the ball in overtime.
O-T.
Obviously a touchdown.
I
Overtime.
think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea
Wait,
of
so it's a tie?
downfield
Yeah.
scoring a touchdown
24
wins
to
the game
24.
because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control
No,
their own destiny.
no running around open.
Because I was trying to get my player an upgrade, and I was trying to get my player on defense an upgrade, but gave up the lead instead.
Seal the left side where the play was going, when they call play side. How about on the back
Because I
side?
was trying to get an upgrade, and it didn't work.
No one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You have that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
The 26-yard line.
Did you have 11? Did you have 11? And they had 10?
But I know you with every carry,
They have
especially in
19.
overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Gain on the play.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. And he does not get to the first down. As they stop him at the 19.
You tried. Time. Time says it's time for you to play with me. Whoa, it's way now. You have to build our house. 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 Come on. Come on, build our house. Yeah. Build our Oh no, what are you doing out there? Get to me,
Because obviously this game is
No,
not
I
over,
don't
right?
want
They
to.
go down and kick a field goal.
I'm
then we
gonna
head to
climb
sudden
up
death.
there.
But if the
Go
defense
down
gets
there.
home, take the ball away,
Oh,
turn it over
how do I
on
get down?
downs,
Oh well.
this game's over.
Panthers take
Let's
over
go
first
get down
and
at
10
2.
at their own
No
22-yard line.
way! Made it inside of this favorite time of day. Down. Monsters up. Dan.
to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they're thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death. It's also kicking out to give another team the ball with a chance to
do it. No, I want to do it. No, I want to do it.
finish the game off.
Children, stop fighting. You did this first. No, you did.
Hey. Do you have to do the play-by-play?
Yes. You did that first. No fair. No, I want to see Balcony first. It's my turn. No, it's my turn.
Bridgewater gets this to his running
You
back. It's
can't put
Christian
me around.
McCaffrey.
You can't
A gain
do.
of 5, good enough for the
It's
first
my
down.
turn, God.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
It's my turn. Let me twirl. My turn.
And
Let me
that happens across midfield and inside.
Man, ready that play, man.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. It's because you get into these overtime situations. That's not a bad guy to dial into.
That's a big hit, top.
Especially in a spot as
All
you just
right,
described.
that's
We're
it.
ET.
This is
You've got to go
just
to the
fun
guys
at
you can trust,
all.
and you know are going to make
Let
the
me
plays.
do
What
it.
they say.
My turn. Now it's my turn. No, mine. My turn. It's my turn.
Jordan.
My turn. No, mine. No, it's my guy.
Got Burton here. And this is
My
going to lead to another
turn.
first down as the
No,
tackle's
it's
made at
not.
the
Yes,
box
it is. No, it's not.
Jordan.
My turn. It's my turn.
Jordan.
No, it's mine. No, it's mine.
Jordan.
First down,
What?
Panthers.
Don't wet me.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there.
On
Brings
the
up second
balcony.
down.
You
Second
know,
and
you
5
know
after
whose
the
turn it
5-yard
is. It's
completion on
mine.
first down.
It's mine. It's mine.
From the
It's
gun,
mine.
Bridgewater.
It's my turn. My turn.
And that one is first in completion in his last 6
It's
passes.
my turn.
Hey.
Get out the balcony.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive.
Huh?
Third and
Huh?
5.
Huh?
Yards to go.
Here's
Get
Bridgewater.
out of this babysitter.
Gets it to his left.
My
The
turn.
first down before he's tackled at the 12. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
You're human too.
Down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Please. I know your boys. Mountain
Drop
boys.
this down to McCaffrey.
And mountain boys. Yeah.
Pickup of 8.
Mountain boy, you come with me.
2 to go on
No, I
second
don't
down.
want to.
Idiots. Didn't call a timeout.
Dustin Hopkins on
Yeah.
Idiots.
Extra special. Not only did I
Yeah.
review in this one, I got some overtime.
I'll take the dub. I'll take the dub.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
The dub. W. Short for win.
fun was that? We had that type of game where we got us to overtime.
Take the dub.